Hello and welcome, parents to be. I know it can be difficult to trust someone you don't know well with your health and the health of your child. Therefore, I made this video for all you new parents that just need a little bit of reassurance. Through this video, I'll show my experience and journey, and hopefully at the end, we've gained some familiarity and can begin the care process. 10 years ago, I realized that my purpose was to guide others, and somehow, helping others came easier than trying to steer myself. I first learned I wanted to be an OB nurse when I learned the truth of where babies come from, and I found it interesting. To be honest, my mom never covered up the truth. In fact, from a young age, she decided to show me a birthing video. I'm sure it can be a scarring moment for children who thought babies were dropped off by a stork that comes from who knows where, maybe the baby factory, but for me, it was a life-changing moment. And I didn't realize this until way later. The whole process is the biggest pain and is often compared to being kicked in the balls. Yet, women find themselves saying, I want to have another child. If you ask any mother, they tell you it was the most joyous moment of their life. And I want to be there for that rewarding time in a mother's life. I think babies are the purest human form there is. They haven't done any wrong, and whatever their needs are, they express it. There's no lies. They're a blank canvas, and they need to be taken care of appropriately. I want to start the mothers on their journey by providing the child with the correct care. Though I didn't always know what I wanted to do, my indecisiveness is real, and it was a struggle. But I found that taking new student experience really helped me get to my end goal. The career worksheet assignment provided me with a multitude of options according to personality and skills tests I was taking. And the class really pushes the student to go the extra mile and research your future plans. This was shown through the individual budget plan where I mapped out my future costs and education plan. I later reopened the assignment and reviewed everything I had to do, which included applying for FAFSA and scholarships I found on the Valencia website. This helped me get all the money I needed to become an OBGYN nurse along with savings for my part-time job and help from my parents. I know that without all that, it would be nearly impossible for me to try and pay off the $5,280 cost for my education, with splurging on food being my weakness. I decided to stay at Valencia where I obtained a bachelor's degree in science and paid less than if I went to a state college and got the same degree. It took me 4 years, and after obtaining my degree and passing an exam called the National Council Licensure Examination, I then moved on to gaining real-time experience at a hospital. I got a job at Orlando Health with connections since my mom works there as a nurse, and I stayed as a general nurse for a year and a half before moving on to female studies. Within the same hospital, I started observing and assisting deliveries. I transferred to only working the maternity ward. After having 2 years of assisting deliveries, I obtained my inpatient obstetric nursing certification. After passing the exam, I became a fully licensed obstetric nurse. As much as Orlando has my heart, I decided to find new scenery and move to California and work at Sutter Coast Hospital here in Crescent City, where we are today. I've been working here for almost 3 years. The reason why my nursing degree specializing in the OBGYN field is perfect for me is because honestly, the medical field has become a bit of a tradition with both my mom and my sister in the field, and I feel as though taking care of families and their babies has come natural to me. I wanted to have a career that means something, makes me feel like I'm serving a purpose besides myself while still earning a comfortable living. As an OB nurse, I educate women on their physical and sexual health. That can include talking about birth control or fertility treatments. I do ultrasounds, checkups with the moms-to-be, and mammograms. I also assist doctors with the delivery and provide coaching. And when the babies are born, I take them with me to a separate room to clean them, measure them, vaccinate, and monitor them until they're ready to be taken home. To be an OB nurse, you must first be understanding and sensitive to the needs of the patient. You face stressed out mothers going through the worst pain of their lives, or you face women worried about their well-being and whether or not they can have a child. You have to be prepped to handle the situation with care because being a nurse literally means caring for someone else. During my time of being a nurse, I learned that I can't control everything. I had to learn to roll with the situation, especially during emergencies. I also learned to be patient because it took some years to get where I'm at, but learning patience comes in handy when dealing with pregnancies. 9 months can feel like 9 years until it's over. When you're young, you want everything now, but the best results happen over time. I can happily say I've found success within the medical field and I'm looking forward to the future. I am now studying to become an OBGYN where I can be the doctor delivering the babies and making a diagnosis on my own. Thank you.